Hi, and welcome back to Dr. Deep State. I'm going to title this one Secret Societies and Psychological Warfare. And I'm going to, in this short video, weave together one idea I had concerning this oligarchical class without getting deeply right now into the eschatology and the end times and all the events around us being manufactured. But instead, I want to address something that whether this is physical, emotional, or spiritual, it's something that I want to confront us with a certain type of dialectic. I'm not going to go into alchemy right now. I have a lot of videos I want to do on that shortly. I don't have a name precisely, and I'm going to begin in a controversial spot with this one from the book titled The Controversy of Zion by Douglas Reed. He figured that the book would ruin his career and he wanted to be productive for another couple decades. So it wasn't actually revealed until far after the early 1950s when he originally wrote it. And sure enough, one of the famed English researchers and journalists did end up going down the memory hole after he published that one 20, 40 years later after he wrote it. So we don't hear about it a lot. Powerful writer. And he begins the book this way. The true start of this affair occurred on a day in 458 BC, which this narrative will reach in its sixth chapter. On that day, the petty Palestinian tribe of Judah, earlier disowned by the Israelites, produced a racial creed. So when I pound this in with eugenics, as the Huxleys would say, was just a peg for something else. Okay, so that's why I hit upon eugenics. I don't have really a dog in that game about what eugenics per se was purporting to do. I'm putting it into a larger narrative here. So, a racial creed, the disruptive effect of which on subsequent human affairs may have exceeded that of explosives. It's more powerful than all the bombs and all the wars, he's saying, what he's about to present. This was the day on which the theory of the master race was set up as law. And so, where I'm going to be going with this law was interfused with Roman law, sea law, and I'll discuss that in a moment. But there was an esoteric dimension to this master race. And I am going to some extent cast this as a time where part of the creed was from the mystery religions that were around them and the mystery schools. And I only want to look into one small part. I said part of this idea was Plato's cave and, covering all the information to train a person's mind and their consciousness for this final ascension of training human consciousness broadly upon an eschatological objective. So with this master race, what we see is them splitting out and becoming part of many creeds and different peoples and languages. And one of the places they undoubtedly went was into the city states of Greece.